These are the best seeds featured on this channel so far in 2023. Check out this really cool circular jungle amidst a large desert biome. It reminds me a lot of a seed I did in my first seed video, where it was a large icy circle in the middle of a plains biome, but this time it's a large jungle circle in the middle of a desert biome. Inside of this jungle is very normal. It's got rivers leading through, tall trees, but completely surrounding 360 is a desert biome. I could see some really cool builds going down in this place, like a house in the middle and a large glass dome covering the entire thing. Check out this mansion overgrown by a village. I like to think this is what happens when the villagers beat the pillagers. They grow their land on top of the mansion. Aside from the mansion it's on top of, the village is pretty normal, with thriving villagers. But inside of the mansion, you'll find some weird terrain generation, and one of the villagers' houses inside. It's a really cool sight to see, and could be a great place for a little building area, and somewhere cool to explore. I think this view really shows how cool it is, with the village's land flowing over the edge of the mansion. A really cool one to see if you love exploring. Now I've shown survival islands before, but this might just be the most dangerous one. Spawning you right on top of this mansion, you have to use the limited resources that you have to defend yourself against the pillagers and escape to the closest land, which is a couple thousand blocks away. It really is the perfect survival island, but do you think you can survive it? Let me know down in the comments. Just check it out from up here. You can't see any land no matter what direction you look. What makes this seed so cool is this perfectly oval terrain generation. This might just be the most circular thing I've ever seen naturally occurring in Minecraft. Inside of this oval, you can see a large water pool that flows right into a beautiful lush cave that keeps going down. Dug into the side of this vibrant plains hill, this oval-shaped hole is perfect for letting your imagination take the wheel. I can only imagine the type of things that could be built here. But make sure you watch the rest of this video, because these seeds get even better. If you're more into exploration, I would definitely check out this seed. Just check out this absolutely massive lush cave with so many different things to explore. This lush cave goes on for thousands and thousands of blocks. There's so much here to explore, you couldn't do it in a day even if you wanted to. You're going to find water pools, mine shafts, lava pools, everything you need, anything you want to explore, it's all here and definitely something that you need to check out. And to top it all off, it's hidden within the side of this mountain. Seemingly in the middle of this huge mangrove forest, you'll find this small desert land with a village on top. This generation is really strange because the surface of this village only stretches about 100 blocks. It does make for the perfect spawn though, as you can trade with these villagers to get goods right away, and you're completely surrounded and safe by the mangrove forest from exterior dangers. For your first couple of days, you'll be protected by the iron golem, and once you get more advanced, you'll have an endless supply of villagers right at spawn. It really is the perfect seed for starting off your world. Now just a quick warning for this seed, you do have to be in version 1.19.2 or lower, otherwise it's just going to be a large flat sheet of ice. But either way, it's still a really sick seed to explore. Straight in the middle of this frozen over lake surrounded by tall mountains, you can see this beautiful sinkhole with lava at the bottom. This would be the perfect place for a base, especially considering these massive snowy peak mountains all the way up here. Look at these things, they're huge. It would be the perfect backdrop for any house that you want to build down in that frozen lake. This seed is perfect for anyone that has a lot of time on their hands, say a March break. You'll see these two large mountains with a plains and forest slithering through the middle of the two. If you're up for a little adventure, you can explore the caves and tunnels that run beneath the mountains. There's plenty of secrets to uncover, and who knows what treasures you might find hidden away in the depths of the earth. I can't show this whole seed in one video, so you're gonna have to check it out for yourself to see. Now this has to be the largest mountain range I've ever seen. Stretching over thousands of blocks, these massive mountains are covered with snowy peaks and have a large taiga forest cutting through the middle of it. You can see from up here how massive these mountains really are, and they look even bigger when you come inside of them here too. If you decide to adventure further into these mountains, you're going to see some cool areas, like this large forest surrounded by mountains, or even more mountains surrounded by trees in the distance. Now this mountain range is beautiful. You're going to see a large plains area here with mountains covering one side of it, and if you come even further back, you're just going to see more mountains. For thousands and thousands of blocks, these ice-top mountains cover the entire land surrounding it. Over here, you're going to see another smaller mountain with a cave dug into the side and plains surrounding it. I think this would be the perfect place to call home with lots of high mountains for protection. Plus, if you have an elytra, you can fly through cool stone arches like this and see the land from a better height. Seemingly in the middle of nowhere, this large mountain doesn't disappoint. You can see this big dripstone cave that's dug into the side of this large icy top mountain. This mountain is a lot bigger than it seems though. If you come down to the side here, you can really see how big this area is. Would be perfect to build a house and have this as the backdrop. I see these pillagers had the right idea. They really picked the perfect spot for a good view of this world. You can even find a large ruined portal at the base of the mountain. Now this seed has a lot to uncover, so make sure you stick around because it keeps getting better and better. You're going to see this massive icy mountain range completely surrounding this woodland mansion and pillager outpost. There's more to this seed than some may think though. If you come under the surface, you'll see this beautiful cave with a nice lush cave roof and flowing water. Caves like this have got to be my favorite. They're always the most fun to explore too. You've got some nice water over here with even more lush cave. It just keeps on going. I would love to see a house built up here, overlooking this beautiful view. You can also see it's a pretty remote area, completely surrounded, not only by ice, but also lots of forest. Definitely somewhere that you want to check out if you enjoy exploration and never-ending fun. You might think it's what's on the surface that makes this seed so cool, but really, it's what's underneath. If you think that looks cool, check it out at nighttime. This massive lush cave underneath this huge mountain, littered with glowing glowberries. Let's check it out. Coming inside here, you can really see how beautiful this seed is and what it has to offer. Flowing lava, hidden areas, and ocelots. This seed really has it all. Now if you like that seed, make sure you check out the rest of this video. Similar to the last seed, this hole is just the tip of the iceberg. This seed features this cool floating island that falls right into the deep abyss. This massive ancient city with a huge pool of lava at the bottom. Super dangerous that anyone could just run and jump into. I can only imagine the things that you could build here. Wow, transition. This is definitely not a seed that you want to mess around with. Cool village? No! Massive mountain with an exposed cave. These icy peaks have a huge cave almost dug into it, fully exposed to anything outside. Let's take a look inside. It's really just one big dripstone cave, but there's a lot of dripstone. And be careful, otherwise this might happen to you. Hey, is it just me, or does this kind of look like Patrick? No? Just me? Alright, let's get into the next seed. This one, while not as cool as the others, definitely has its perks. This huge, almost hook-shaped mountain with this almost cave-like opening going straight into the core of the mountain. Looking down from the top, you can really see how cool this looks. It may look cool at daytime, but it definitely looks good at nighttime. Look at those glowberries glow. Now once again, if you don't like that, we can dive right down into this nice ancient city. Let's take a look. Massive pathways, lots of loot, definitely something you want to check out in your world. Check out this gorgeous beach looking over this beautiful sunrise surrounded by jungle. With some wildlife like turtles on it, it'd be the great place to build a little beach hut and watch the sun rise as you fall asleep. The sunrise might look nice, but I don't think anything can beat the hot day sun on a cool Minecraft day, just like this one. Right in the middle of this huge mushroom biome, you'll find this massive body of water big enough to fit any builds that you want. Right underneath its surface, you'll find this cool ocean monument that's really close to the edge of the island. This will make it really easy to drain out and build whatever you want. I can only imagine the different types of builds that'll go down here. Whether it's sunrise, noon, or sunset, this seed really is beautiful and has something for any build that you want to make.